What's up, everybody? It's Marshall here with another Wine Express tasting, and today we have the Hilt. The Hilt is Estate Pinot Noir from Santa Rita Hills. This is 2019, and for those familiar with the Hilt, you may know the backstory on it. This is the owners of Screaming Eagle that have their own Pinot and Chardonnay project, and I assure you, this is much more affordable. The Hilt is just one of these really consistent, well-made Pinots that we have pretty much every vintage. And 2019 was a fantastic vintage, California. Some, even rival it to 2018, depending on the specific area. So the Hilt is from 3 specific vineyards. The 2 really where the core fruit is coming from is Bentrock and Radian. And these are not the easiest vineyards for vines to grow, right? Vines have to struggle. They have to, really go deep to find water, and that vigor is what brings out a lot of the concentration in these Pinots. So 2019, we take a look at the color. Yeah, we got some pretty deep color. It's Pinot, right? Pinot's not supposed to be that dark in color. A little bit of that kind of brown edge at the end, which 2019, kind of like to see that that bottle age starts coming out here. Wow, that has a lot going on the nose. There's a lot to dissect there. Yeah, it's fruit first, and it's kind of like baked cherry, dried black raspberry. There's like a flash of pomegranate, and then it leads to spices, right? Leads to a little cardamom, a little bit of nutmeg. Not as much of that like vanilla and like overpowering new oak, but certainly a little bit of those baking spices that are going on. And then it starts to get to a little of that tertiary starting to kick in, a little bit of that fun forest floor and pipe tobacco. Just a hint of that earthy undertone, but layers, right? It's coming one after the other and opening up in the glass with just a few swirls around, so let's give it a taste. It's a lot bigger on the palate than I expected. It was kind of like delicate on the nose, but there's some body here. There's some depth. The fruit's all there on the palate, but there's this really cool nuttiness, like walnut specifically, that comes out on the palate, and it's starting to develop this like spicy white pepper on the finish. It's like a little bit of a ginger, white pepper, almost orange peel that's coming across in the finish. It's really, really pleasant, really long, and which leads me to believe this is just going to be a fantastically food-friendly wine, right? Acidity is vibrant, real refreshing. It's like medium to full-bodied, so this is going to hold up to a lot of poultry. Duck comes to mind for this wine. Even the heartier, seafood, salmon, tuna. Oh, like a sesame-crusted tuna with this wine would be perfect. So we have not a lot left of the 19. They're moving on to the 20 soon. Our price is pretty aggressive on it, I gotta be honest. So it's a good time to jump on this one while we still have some in stock before they go to the next vintage. So cheers, enjoy.